2026 isn't breaking your rhythm, it's changing the music. So let's learn to dance differently and you will thrive. So if you are ready, this video is for you. 2026 is Bing Fire Horse Year, or we call it in Chinese Bing Ni. It brings movement, light, and growth for the red. So fire meets water, like steam rising, and this is the time to rise above the old limits. Now, it's not a year of chaos, by the way. It's a year of awakening, I must say. Everything that's ready to evolve will naturally shift. Relationships, routines, or environments. And every change is simply redirecting you towards a version of life that fits better. Now, here's your gift. The rest gift has always been intelligence, intuition, and adaptability. So 2026 invites you to use those gifts not to survive, but to flow with new energy and confidence. Now, let's look at individual areas in 2026, starting with SWOT analysis. See the big picture first. Now, 2026 asks you to pause and look at your story with fresh eyes. The world around you is changing, as you know, so are your priorities. So some structures no longer support who you're becoming, and it's time to update them. So the question is, what if change isn't a loss, but the natural proof that you are growing? Now here are the SWOT analysis. Strength is creativity, intuition, fast learning. So the other side, weaknesses, overthinking, attachment to routine. So what are your opportunities? Reinvention, exploration, and fresh partnerships. And the threats are staying too long in comfort zones that no longer inspire. So here are 3 action plans you can consider. Number 1, reflect on what feels outdated and release it with grace. Number 2, start one new project that excites your curiosity. Number 3, replace self-criticism with self-awareness. And that's where transformation begins. So which part of your story feels ready for upgrade in 2026? You may want to write this down. Now let's look at relationship, the deeper way you connect. So in 2026, it brings honesty to your connections. You crave sincerity and meaningful emotional exchanges more than ever. Some relationships will deepen, others will complete their cycle, and that's healthy. So the question is, who brings out of calm, grounded version of you? So here are the 3 action plans you may consider. Number 1, express appreciation often. So small gesture builds strong trust. Number 2, speak from empathy, not expectation. And number 3, allow space in relationships to breathe and evolve. So the question for you is, which connection still align with your values in 2026? You may want to write this down and reflect. Now let's look at health. It's meant to restore balance and calm. So in 2026, the fire energy can make you, the water element, feel restless or overextended. While the goal, however, isn't to slow down. It is to balance the effort with restoration. 2026 rewards you if you care for your body like you care for your own or your goals. So the question is, what if your body isn't tired? It's just asking for gentler rhythm. So 3 things you may consider. Number 1, sleep before 11 p.m. to restore your natural energy flow. Number 2, move with softness, like yoga, walking, or stretching. Number 3, spend time near water or nature to cool your inner fire. So the question for you to reflect is, what does true rest feel like for you in 2026? Not as an escape, but as a nourishment. Write this down. Well, let's look at the family and redefine the harmony at home. So what's going to happen in 2026 is the family dynamics may shift as roles evolve. You may become the calm anchor others look to during change. 2026 is about strengthening bonds through presence, not perfection. So the question is, how can you bring more ease and warmth into your home? So 3 things to consider. Number 1, declutter or refresh your living space. New energy invites new harmony. Does that make sense? Number 2, replace pressure with play. Laughter lightens every room. Does that make sense? Number 3, respect everybody's growth pace, including your own. So question for you to reflect is, what would a peaceful and supportive home environment look like in 2026? So draw a picture, visualize it, put it on the wall, and see for yourself every single day in your mind. Now let's look at the wealth. It's about building steady foundations. So what's going to happen in 2026 is the fire and the water dynamic can create shifts in cash flow, but it also sparks creative financial insight. So you see, 2026 isn't about chasing highs. It's about building steady, peaceful momentum. So the question is, what does financial confidence feel like when it's not tied to fear or urgency? So the 3 things you can consider doing is, 1, simplify your finances, because clarity brings peace. Number 2, save steadily and instead of reactively. And most people actually have challenge to do that, by the way. Number 3, invest time in learning new skills that expand future value. Remember this period 9, what are the new skills that are coinciding or complying with period 9? If you are not sure, you can comment below. I'm happy to answer. So reflection for you is, how can you make your financial energy flow more smoothly in 2026? So now let's look at your career or business. It is about finding freedom in redirection. So you see, in 2026, some paths may shift the direction. And to me, it's not failure, it's just the timing. New opportunities may appear when you least expect them. So the key is, stay curious. Yes, stay curious and trust your evolving sense of purpose. So the question is, what if 2026 isn't ending your plans? It is to redefine them. Now, 3 things you can consider doing. 1, take on projects that bring both meaning and momentum. Number 2, collaborate with people who complement your strengths. Number 3, use your voice, teach, share, or create content that expresses your wisdom. So my question to you is, what type of work gives you the energy instead of taking it away in 2026? Now, let's look at the external environment. I want you to stay grounded in this fast, furious, chaotic world. So you see, the world moves quickly under fire horse energy, but peace is still possible. That's the good news. Your gift in 2026 is emotional steadiness, being centered when others react. So the question for you is, how can you protect your calm while staying fully engaged with life? So 3 things you can consider. Number 1, limit digital noise. Choose quality input over constant updates. Number 2, spend time outdoors to ground your thoughts. Number 3, schedule daily pauses. Even 5 quiet minutes resets your rhythm. So you write down this question. What helps you stay steady? Yes, what helps you stay steady and present in 2026? Well, I can't stop without talking about personal development. It's about rising through the awareness. So you see, in 2026, to you, it could be a turning point for self-understanding. Every challenge carries a lesson. You should relate to that, right? Every ending carries a new chapter, and therefore it's a good news as well. So the more you trust your inner rhythm, the more aligned decisions will become. Make sense? So the question for you is, who are you becoming as you learn to move with change instead of against it. Now, for personal development, 3 things you can consider doing. 1, journal weekly, if used not daily, because reflection is key. Don't judge, however. Number 2, surround yourself with voices that remind you of your potential. Number 3, take one bold but meaningful action that affirms your growth. So the reflective question for you is, how would your life evolve in 2026 if you led with self-trust instead of self-doubt? So thank you for watching this video. So in concluding, the year of red, you should be your zodiac sign red. 2026 isn't about losing control. It's about finding the flow. The 5-horse energy in 2026 would invite you to release what's old so that clarity, courage, and joy can lead again. So let this be the year you move with gentleness, speak with honesty, and choose peace over pressure. You are not behind. You're exactly where you need to be to begin something new. Now, so if you would like to discover how your personal chart highlights the best windows for movement, for growth, and new beginnings, join me in the Destiny Architect Telegram chat, the link you can see in the comment section below, where clarity turns into action and timing becomes your greatest ally. Okay? So see you in my next video.